Hi everyone, as I told you in the last video, today we're gonna teach you or we're gonna explain some tricks how to debug. So let's just start. So for example, you want to see or to stop your program somewhere, we need to use the breakpoint. So the breakpoint to use it here in Visual Studio in C# is quite easy. You just click in the line you want to stop, for example here, so the code will stop here. So this is really good when you want to see what is given here in number 1, number 2, or if you want to go inside the function to find the error. So let's try this one and see how you can go inside the method or the function. So write a number and now is stop here. You put your mouse on top of the variable, you can see the value. So now we want to go inside this function. So here we have chosen statement, step into, step over. So if I step over, it will do the calculation, it will run the function, and then it will move to the next line, as you can see here. But now this is something I really like from Visual Studio C#, that I can grab this arrow that is telling me where the program is, and I can move it forward or move it to the previous line, you can see here. So I will move it back to number 1 and it will ask me again for number 1. So let's step over. So 54, and now it will ask me for number 2, but now we want to go inside the function. So here we go step into, now we are inside the function, and we can continue line by line. Here now valid, you see it's false. Another thing you can do here is this, the watch. You want to see something here, you can type it. For example, the number user, it will tell you the value. Also, you can go here, click in this one, right click, and then you can add it to the watch. So it's quite easy and really good to see changing values here. Also, you can trick this and type another value. You can change the value of this, let's say 12. So now non-user is equal to 12. Okay, let's continue. Print this. We'll go to the next function, valid here. So usually when the library belong or is already integrated, you cannot go inside. So in this case, it's going there, and it doesn't go inside the function of the method or the library. So here, while it's valid, value was false, then become true. We can try here to see what is the value. It's true, then it get out of the loop, then we need to return number user, then we continue, step in. So in this sum is to sum all the two numbers. We can avoid this just to go result 119, press 0. Now let's continue. So another thing, for example, you can use the breakpoint when you don't want, there is an option to use conditional in the breakpoint. This is very helpful when you have to debug a loop until you get the error. So If you click here and go to settings, you will get here condition and action. So you type condition until the condition is true, it will stop. Let's do this. Let's stop it when the number is equal to 100. Okay, close. So you can see it changed like a white cross, and I will continue typing numbers. Continue, yes. Press 1 to continue. Press 1 to continue. So something in our code is making this error, and this error should be in here. So let's try to debug. Now we're gonna debug. So here, now we are inside. Our switch is false. We are reading this one, so we will ask for step over again. We will ask you for number. We will type 0, and we will see what is the value now. Okay, C is 0. If C is 0, it should go inside. Okay, now it's going inside. What was the error before? This kind of tricky. Okay, now I want to finish. Oh, the error was when I type 1. Okay, as I explained you, okay, now we are here, we can break all, and it will show what is waiting for. So here, let's make it go out. Okay, this cannot be called. Okay, let's try one more time. Why we got the error? We want to see what happens when we press continue. Okay, it asks for the value, and we want here. So 1. So C is equal to 1. So you see, if C is equal to 1, it's good to try, but we are not changing the switch. So let's change the switch. This is also very good for debugging here, that we can change the code right away. So we need to change the switch here so it will finish the while loop. That's why we were getting error. So we can try again to move the arrow here to if. Now we're gonna start the code from here. Then we go switch 0. Now it should go out. Yeah, now it's working. That was good that we got that error. I can show you how to debug, how you can change the code right away. So we want to show the condition, right? So let's try. Now let's try until you get 100. So as you saw, I was typing numbers, I never stopped there. But now let's fulfill this condition. So 32, 43, you want to continue? Yes. Now let's type 100 in number 1. Nothing happens. Now let's try 100 in number 2. Nothing happened. So what could be the error? The error is that we haven't assigned number 2 yet, so the condition should be the next line. So let's do it. Settings here, condition number 2 equal to 100, close. Want to continue? 100, 100. So now you can see number 2 is 100 and the result is stopped. And you also see here the variables we put in the watch are getting these ROM signals, icon, is because they don't belong to the function we are right now. So if we go where they are, let's go there, here, you will see how they change. So want to continue? Yes. Now you see number user 0, value is false, and this one is continue with this icon because this is something we change manually. We're changing the value, and you can right click here and it will change and become now check it. So that's all for debugging. I hope this is good for you. You want some explanation, let me know. Give it a like and share it.